Hello, namaste. What's up, guys? Hello, namaste, and welcome. Let me check the stream volume. Okay, the stream volume is fine. Awesome. I'm also checking if I'm live on Facebook or not. Facebook Live, come on. Facebook. क्या हाल चाल दोस्तों, कैसे हो? सभी को स्वागत है. अंदर की नमस्ते, वेलकम अंडी. Preview stream. So why isn't showing? Facebook Live always causes some or the other trouble. By the way, congratulations to all Pawan Kalyan fans. Finally, our leader getting selected. It's a great day. After such a long wait, a decade of waiting actually. 10 సంవత్సరాల నుంచి వెయిట్ చేస్తున్నాం ఈ రోజు కోసం. అవునా కదా? We have been waiting since 10 years, man. 10 years. My goodness. It could have been done in 2019 actually. Quite unfortunately, because of the vote split between two parties. It happened. But nevertheless, we are here. Connect video source, streaming software. Excuse me, Facebook Live, what is wrong with you? Post on timeline. Preview streams via streaming software are subject to. Okay. I really don't know why my Facebook Live is not beginning. Stream setup. Auto normal latency. Ultra low latency. Did I do something wrong with the setup? Output. Just give me a couple of minutes, guys. I have a lot of things to share with you. I'm just trying to figure out my Facebook Live. Persistent stream key. Okay. Reset. Stop the Facebook Live. वैसे क्या हाल चाल, सभी को स्वागत है. भाई मोदी जी प्राइम मिनिस्टर हो गए हैं. Chandrababu Naidu garu, Chief Minister of Andhrapradesh, and Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, Power Star Pawan Kalyan. भाई इससे और I'm like so happy, and I have so many things to share with you, and I've been waiting for this day since 10 years. Allow viewers to rewind whatever whatnot live tab. All over. All these seem to be fine. तो भाई तू लाइव शुरू क्यों नहीं हो रहा? A video source is required. Okay. Let's see. Try number 3 or 4 on Facebook. కిషోర్ కుమార్ గారు నమస్తే, వెల్కమ్. హలో, ఆఫ్టర్ లాంగ్ టైమ్ ఐ ఆమ్ ఫ్రమ్. గుర్తున్నారండి? మీరెందుకు గుర్తుండ్రు? మిమ్మల్ని అందరిని మర్చిపోతామా? బై ద వే కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్ అందరికీ కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్. అక్కడ మన ఫేస్బుక్ పేజ్లో లైవ్ సెట్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేస్తున్నా. అది మనకి ఎప్పుడు ఉండే తలనొప్పే కదా. అప్పుడు గేమింగ్ చేసేటప్పుడు కూడా ఇలాగే హెడేక్ ఇచ్చేది, మళ్ళీ ఇప్పుడు ఇదే హెడేక్ ఇస్తుంది. సో ఇంకొకసారి ట్రై చేస్తున్నా ఫేస్బుక్ లైవ్. ఒకవేళ అది సెట్ కాకపోతే మనం ఓన్లీ యూట్యూబ్ లైవ్తో కంటిన్యూ అయిపోదాం. Just one more try. It shows live over there, but it's not getting captured over here. Okay, let me do this. By the way, how are you guys? ఏంటి సంగతులు ఎలా ఉన్నారు? Saved settings. Home. Create live video event. Scheduled broadcast. You're not currently live. I know I'm not currently live. Facebook. Create a test broadcast before you go live. Okay, let me try that as well. By the way, क्या हाल चाल दोस्तों? How are you all? So the reason why I have set up this live session is to convey my thanks and regards to my beloved power star Pawan Kalyan. You can see him on the background as well. You can understand how big of a fan I am. Here. And I'll show you some of the pictures from almost 10-15 years ago, and that will showcase my fanism to my power star. I'm just figuring out this Facebook live. My goodness, man, these guys have changed so many things on Facebook. What's your live about? Are jana yaar. Tag a game. Oh, Are it's not a gaming stream. I can't change it from gaming to anything else. I copied the API. Yeah. Then this one. Let's go. Finally, Facebook Live ka, but this is on a test session. Live broadcast, live video is starting anta. Okay. Hello, na rain sangatlu. Anta fine. Let me know in the comment section, guys, how happy you are. I'm to flying high with happiness. చాలా ఆనందంగా ఉంది. 10 సంవత్సరాల నుంచి వెయిట్ చేస్తున్న ఫలితం వచ్చింది. నేను కొన్ని పాత జ్ఞాపకాలు, నేను ఎంత పెద్ద ఫ్యాన్ పవన్ కళ్యాణ్కి నా స్ట్రీమ్ రెగ్యులర్గా చూసే వాళ్ళందరికీ తెలుసు. ఎనీవన్ ఫ్రమ్ మై లైవ్ సెషన్స్ ఆర్ ఫ్రమ్ మై గేమింగ్ సెషన్స్, దోస్ గైస్ ఆల్రెడీ నో హౌ బిగ్ ఫ్యాన్ ఆఫ్ పవన్ కళ్యాణ్. అండ్ టుడే, after like so long, I'm again going to share a lot of experiences which are closely related to my life, and Sri Pawan Kalyan ji has been a big part of it. Indirectly, and this dumb Facebook live is not beginning, so I don't know when I should start. If I already did the second and the third attempt. It says live video is starting and it is not beginning. Okay. We are going to go back in my memory lane back to my 10th class, because that's when I started following Pawan Kalyan garu. And on my personal Facebook page, there are so many photos which I have to show you, and that will convey my story and my fanism to Pawan Kalyan garu. So, bye, Facebook live shuru ho jao. Okay, so since Facebook live is not beginning, what I'll do is, let's start sharing. Okay, so the year was, it was during my 10th standard. Long time ago. Don't ask me the year. I was like a teenager. I was a teenager back in the day, and I was in my 10th standard. those were the beginning, the first few days of my 10th standard. So one of my friend told me that there is before that, till my 10th standard, I studied in a local school, in the school where my father used to work. So the company had its own secondary, higher secondary as well as higher secondary school. So till 9th standard I was there, and during my 10th standard my father decided that if I'm studying on that particular school, I'm not getting good grades and marks, so he decided that finally I should go to till then I was in central syllabus, and in my 10th standard my father decided that I should study in state syllabus from a local school. So till then I was like confined to the four walls of the area where my father worked, and the day I joined, the day I got selected into my 10th standard school, that's a different school altogether. Even if I tell you the school's name, you won't realize it, understand it. So what happened was that I had my friends from my LKG and UKG, and from LKG till 9th standard, couple of those guys were also there in that new school. So those guys, one of them is Bhaskar Nayak, one of my very, very good friend. We are friends even till date. And the other guy is Shanti Swarup. So what these guys told me is like, there is a movie that got released quite next to the quarters we stayed. So it's like hardly 1.5 kilometer from the place we stayed. And these guys told me like, let's go ahead and celebrate, us joining it to 10th standard. So the movie's name was Toli Prema. Okay, very old movie of Pawan Kalyan, and it was one of the blockbuster movies in Andhrapradesh. So I till then, though I saw a lot of movies, but this was the first ever movie that I went on my own. My parents knew about it. घर वालों को पता था कि मैं जा रहा था मूवी को. But the thing is, first time movie going on your own, okay, out of the bounds of the four walls of your quarters. So it was a beautiful experience, and I didn't even know Pawan Kalyan garu back then. Back when I was in 10th standard, that was like almost 25 years ago. So I didn't know who the hero is. Okay, I don't know what the movie is about. We just went, sat there, we started watching. And you won't even believe, back in those days, the ticket price was, if you are sitting close by to the screen of the movie, the ticket price is 5 rupees. Okay, 5 to 10 rupees if you are sitting in the front rows. And if you are sitting like somewhere towards the projector end, nowadays, yeah, we do have projectors nowadays as well. So it was such a humble as well as an experience which I can't explain in words. I was completely off the world. One being that first time going to a movie without my parents, on my own with my friends. Then my friends told me it's a love story, blah blah blah. While watching the movie, I got totally immersed. Beautiful story. I still recommend you guys to go ahead and watch Toli Prema. I'll spell it for you: THOLIPREMA. I would like to show you those wallpapers on the screen, but the thing is, I'm worried I might get a strike. So hence I'm not showing you those wallpapers. Otherwise, I would have shown you the movie wallpapers, and it could have been a much better explanation. Okay, cutting it short, somewhere towards the middle, it's like after the interval, I believe, and before the interval, there is a scene wherein Pawan Kalyan garu gets into an accident while saving the heroine, okay, the female lead. I even forgot the female lead's name, sorry about that. So it's so long ago, right? So when I saw the accident happen, and they show on the screen that, Pawan Kalyan garu, in the movie, he gets, he gets hurt very badly. His leg is broken, his hand is broken, and he is bleeding all over his body. So when the scene came, I was like so shocked and overwhelmed with emotions that I started crying unknowingly. Yeah, I didn't even know that I was crying. So tears were rolling down my cheeks, and I didn't know about it. I controlled somehow, and then I saw that, the hero was fine. He was rescued by a truck driver, and that leads to the, before the accident, he already met his heroine, and after the accident is when, even before that, he falls in love with that girl. And after the accident, the girl visits his home because he saved him, etc. And that's where the love story starts blooming in. Now, somewhere towards the second part of the movie, there is a very, very beautiful scene. Though it is a love story, it's also a family-oriented movie. And Pawan Kalyan garu, the lady, the second, I can say second lead. Okay, she acts as his sister. Hello, Santa Bai. Hello. Toli Prema, Jai Sri Krishna. Yes. So she acts as the, she's not like second lead actually, but she acts as Pawan Kalyan garu's sister. So the scene is so emotional that I'm crying uncontrollably, not weeping, but tears were rolling down my cheeks. Bhaskar was sitting to my right, and Shanti Swarup was sitting to my left. So Shanti Swarup realized that I started crying. Even Bhaskar was emotional. Shanti Swarup, he is very brave from heart, and he doesn't get emotional that easily. Wherein me and Bhaskar Nayak are very, very emotional guys, and we exhibit those emotions quite clearly. So Shanti turned towards me, and we also call him Swarup most of the time. Sometimes Shanti, sometimes Swarup. Swarup turned towards me and said, "Arey, he's crying." And Bhaskar also, right at that moment, turned and said that, "Why are you crying?" Now, I didn't realize that, already I was crying. I was so emotional, tears were rolling down, but I didn't realize that I was crying. So it's like a reaction that happens in the back of your head, and you automatically react to it. Such a beautiful experience. So the scene is like, before this emotional scene, what happens is the girl whom Pawan Kalyan falls in love with, she is about to go to out of the states to USA to pursue her studies. So it's like he's already in love with that girl. He's unable to express his emotions to her, and now she's going away from him. So right at that moment, his beloved sister is about to get married, and he is also going, obviously the girl has to go and live with her in-laws, right? So this created an entire situation wherein, it was a total emotional breakdown kind of situation, and I could not control myself. Yeah. There were like so many emotions related, and I was a teenager. Okay. I'm always been an emotional guy. Many of my viewers who have been with me from quite some time, they all know how exactly I am. So there is a scene wherein the girl, his sister, is about to, after her marriage, is about to, leave from her parental home to the in-laws. So you all know that, there will be like goodbyes between the near and dear, and she searches around, and Pawan Kalyan is a very lovable character at home, and she is very much fond of his brother. So she is searching for him, and he goes into the kitchen, enters the kitchen, and he's crying. Okay. So the camera angle is from behind of Pawan Kalyan, and her sister enters the room, and even while describing the scene, I'm getting so emotional. I can feel that lump in my throat. He turns, he's crying, and immediately he says, "Chillamma, nuvu kuda odilisi vellipothunava." In English, it means that, "Sister, you are also leaving me." So it's like related to his lover leaving him not in the sense like they broke up and she is leaving him, but He's going out of the country and they can't meet for quite some time. And the girl doesn't even know that Pawan Kalyan loves her. And on the other hand, his sister, his blood, his own blood, is married, is going out of the home to the in-laws, and that always will create a little bit of gap between the siblings. So altogether, the scene is so emotional. They break down. The other part is in the movie, just like every father, since Pawan Kalyan is very much, jovial and kind of like chill, relaxed kind of guy in the movie, he doesn't take his studies so seriously. He is always fond of cricket. He wants to become a big time cricketer. His elder brother kind of supports him for most of the things, purchases a cricket bat. The girl purchases a cricket bat for him, etc., etc. But the scene is so emotional that when his sister enters the car and leaves the parents' home, his father, though till that time, has been criticizing Pawan Kalyan from quite some time, he hugs him, and it's a very, very emotional moment again. And I broke down. I completely broke down, and at this particular juncture, it was like no control, nothing left out. Okay. So one huge experience from my 10th standard. I'm searching for an old picture so that from my 10th standard so that I can show you that. I can't show you all the pictures from my Facebook personal page because there are some images of my friends' family, and I do not want to reveal, though it is public, but that's on my personal page. And here I would only show you certain images. I'm picking up some. This was back in 2016. Okay, I'm showing you these images in no particular order. I think if I shift the screen, you will only see the picture and not my camera, because I did not set up both in a manner. So even before I shared my love to Pawan Kalyan garu on social media, this was in 2016. Okay, way after movies, and there have been like several movies which I watched in between. One of the major reason why I fell in love with Power Star Pawan Kalyan is not just because how he acts, but also because his ideologies, the way he treats people, the way his movies are, the way, not just the way he acts, but overall as a person, right? So, okay, before I show you the next picture, because this one is when he started his political career. Pawan Kalyan garu, as known as Power Star Pawan Kalyan, very humble guy. This is from 2014. Okay, you may see the date. Should I zoom? That should show the date. This was from 2014. Deadly big time fan of Pawan Kalyan. And if anyone asks me why I'm a fan, I didn't even know. I didn't even had an answer for it. I always liked him, and I'm a huge movie buff. So till, just like as I shared, till my 10th standard, I was like confined to the four walls of my home. And after my 10th standard, I started when I started going out of my home to the other school which is nearby. That's when I started looking at movies, different movies, and these four guys, I mean, who wouldn't know? Pawan Kalyan garu, Mahesh Babu garu, then Akkineni Nagarjuna garu, Sumant, big time heroes of Tollywood. The 10th intermediate, these 3 years, you won't even believe, I almost covered three to nothing less than 300 movies in a span of 3 years, not in a single year. So there was the same theater where I watched Toli Prema. That theater, the highest ticket price is 10 rupees. So who wouldn't have 10 rupees? And that too, it was like very old situation that I'm sharing with you. The least ticket being 5 rupees and the highest ticket being 10 rupees. So it always has been a big time pleasure. I would, whenever I would like to, go for a movie, I would visit that theater, watch a movie without my parents knowing it. This is, I mean, later they came to know that, this guy is going to movies without telling us. This is from 2013 when Attarintiki Daredi movie was released. Okay, another huge hit of Pawan Kalyan garu. So one of the reasons why I'm showing you these old pictures is because people may say that since today Pawan Kalyan garu got elected as Deputy Chief Minister of Andhrapradesh, this guy suddenly started his live session and to gain views, etc. He's talking about nothing like that. The reason is I love him, a big time fan, and I've also registered as a party member. कार्यकर्ता करके जो बोलते हैं ना हिंदी में, that one. Okay, so somewhere down the line, after Toli Prema, the next big movie of Pawan Kalyan, which made a huge impact on me, was Badri. I believe this is the picture from Badri. I don't actually remember if it is from Badri or from some other movie. I believe it is from Badri. So when I saw Badri, in the entire movie, his outfit, his dressing is so that he wears a very loose tie. He wears a tie throughout the movie, but it's pretty loose. And right back then, I decided whenever I get selected as whenever I get into a job, I will definitely wear a tie to my office every day. If not a tie, at least a blazer. Okay, just like this. So this is the kind of impact Pawan Kalyan garu left on me. Obviously, when you idolize someone, you will definitely look forward and would see that you try to copy them in some way or the other in your own lifestyle. So I have a couple of pictures as well with a lot of ties. So these are the pictures from my 10th standard till my engineering, I believe so. Engineering and a couple of years after that. So you see that that old memories. Okay. While I shared it on 2013 as a collage, but those are like even older images. So where did I skip to? We were talking about Badri. When Badri got released, I was in intermediate, I believe so. Again, I went to the movie without the knowledge of my parents. Got heavily impacted by the movie, and right that day I decided that if at all I'm going to any office, if at all I join an office or work, I'm definitely going to wear a tie to my office. So I decided very way back then. Just a second, I forgot to share the live stream. Just a quick moment. I'm such a dumbo. I began the live stream and I didn't even share it on my socials. I did not post any story. So started idolizing him, and then what? When you start idolizing a person, it showcases on how you look, how you dress yourself. You see that shirt over a shirt, those glasses and all. Right? It did lot of stuff. Okay. There's one other movie which left a huge impact on me as cameraman Gangathur Rambabu. In this movie, it's a political agenda movie, and when this movie released, uh, I kind of had a feeling that what if, and this is a picture from 2012. Okay. I had a thought like, what if Pawan Kalyan garu enters politics? Yeah, enters politics, and how exactly it would be. So Badri left me an impact wherein I decided that if I join an office, I'll go ahead and wear a tie to my office every day. I started doing that. And this is a picture from old days. Okay, I won't reveal the name of the office I worked at. It's a multinational company. Again, we have to keep certain information private. Okay. So started wearing ties to office, and wearing dresses just like how he wears it in the movies, etc., etc. A lot of stuff was going on. And during my 10th and intermediate, these three were the most beautiful years of my entire life, I would say, because after that I crossed my teenage and I started entering the adulthood, the phase where you turn into your adolescence. So that's again a shift of your life from being a kid towards your adulthood, and there would be like so many things which can impact your thought process, how you behave with people, etc., 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 etc. My engineering days were not that great. The first couple of years were fine, but the problem was so that the place where I studied, it was like a remote area, a village actually. I joined engineering that too because my parents wanted my entire family, and that too I'm the first of my entire generation. Okay. My father is the first male in his generation, and I'm the first kid and the first male kid in my entire generation. So there was like huge pressure that he has to either become an engineer or a doctor. And back in that day, believe me, 20 years ago, even if you protest, there is like nothing you can do. Okay. The only option is to go with what your parents say. And I didn't even know that I'll get an engineering seat. I was 100% sure that I'm going to flunk. So I started applying to a lot of degree colleges in the local degree colleges. I even got got a response from several colleges that they have accepted my application, and on such and such date I can go ahead and join. I got accepted in one government college. It's called as Krishna College. Anyone from Visakhapatnam, Andhrapradesh, they might have heard Krishna College, name of Krishna College. The other one is a private college named as BVK. Again, people from Visakhapatnam or Andhra Pradesh, they may know these names. These were like those prominent. There was Andhra University, but getting a seat in Andhra University is not that easy. You need to fetch a lot of very good percentage of marks in your 10th standard and very good score in your MSET exam, the entrance exam for intermediate. Okay. So several things were going on in my life, and parallelly, movies of Pawan Kalyan always have been with me. This is a picture from Gabbar Singh, another blockbuster hit. Again, this movie also left a huge impact in my life. I'm not going to go into the story, etc. Because not that kind of story which happened with me in Toli Prema. Toli Prema, the impact of Toli Prema is still there with me in a lot of ways. Couple other pictures of me wearing a tie to office, and it's like every day. It's not like I wear a day in a single day. Monday through Thursday, complete formal wear, and on Friday it's a casual wear. Okay. A lot of things happened during these years. So many changes, etc., etc. And throughout all this, the movies have been with me. Movies of Pawan Kalyan garu, particularly. While I watched other movies as well, but mainly the movies of Pawan Kalyan garu left a huge impact. So this particular picture of me holding this gun, kind of something from Gabbar Singh, and then you'll see me on a blazer as well. Again, with a bike, etc., etc. Back from my when I was pretty young. Yeah, pretty young, dumb, stupid, you can say. So, as I said, the other movie which left a huge impact on me is Cameraman Gangato Rambabu. And the message he quoted through the movie definitely left a huge impact on my life, the way I used to think. And it also created that sense of awareness that, you're not just living, you have to do something for your society, something for the country. So that sense of patriotism, or be it the sense wherein, you want to do something for the place you're living at, for the country you're living at, that also motivated me to participate in a lot of voluntary activities. I believe I have one picture, me volunteering at an area. I'm trying to find it while I'm talking to you guys. So movies, not just like an entertainment, and it was so that, I'm watching at least 1 or 2 movies every week. Okay. And not just me. Many people from Andhra, they got impacted. This is the message which I saw on the back of an auto rickshaw. In Telugu, it says, Chiru is the elder brother of Power Star Pawan Kalyan. His name is Chiranjeevi Garu. He is elder brother of Power Star Pawan Kalyan. So the quote says, Chiru to step vaddu. Chiranjeevi Garu is a major dancer. We all love his dancing a lot. And then it says, Pavan to pandem vaddu. Pandem means do not go head on with Pawan Kalyan Garu. Yeah. So this is the kind of impact, and the fan following of Pawan Kalyan Garu in Andhra Pradesh and in Telangana is huge. Huge. As I said earlier, while, I'm telling you all this in bits and pieces because I want you guys to know what kind of impact it left. So during the downward stages of my engineering, I was like heartbroken. I couldn't express my feelings to anyone. I had to just swallow everything and go with it. And this all left a huge impact. I didn't do good in the exams. I flunked. I got, I failed. So for 3 years, I got off the college. So you are supposed to complete your engineering in 4. I didn't even complete it. I only attended for 3 years, and that took me 7 years. Okay. So in 2005, 2006, that was the time when I decided that enough is enough, and I'm not going to take this anymore. It's a done situation. I'm showing you a picture where I did some voluntary work, and this was the year when I was working in a corporate sector. And sorry to say this might bring some bad memories to some of you. This was during Nirbhaya. I don't want to get into the details of it. You know what Nirbhaya is. So I don't want to, elaborate on that subject. It's a very sensitive matter. Back to our Pavanism. So every time when I see a poster or a post saying that a movie of Pawan Kalyan is about to be released, I'm like ready. You have to either watch it on the first day, second day, or the third day, or least to least in the first 10 days of the movie is released. Yeah. I'll also share you an incident. This happened to me while when I went to cameraman Gangatu Rambab. I could not hear a single dialogue, and the movie has beautiful dialogues, man. Beautiful dialogues. And I could not hear one single dialogue because it was the third day of the movie release. And everyone, like, the moment Pawan Kalyan Garu is on the screen, everyone were like whistling around. And the whistles were so loud you can't hear anything. That's when I decided that I will not watch movies during the first week. And this is a picture from Gabbar Singh. This is the entire unit of Gabbar Singh. No, if not the entire unit, most of the technicians who have worked in Gabbar Singh. So, yeah, I decided that enough is enough, and I'm not going to watch movies during the first week of the movie is released. I'll definitely watch it, but maybe when the initial heat is dulled down a little bit, and when the movie halls are like slightly not crowded, not still the hall would be full, but not like people are whistling around and you can't hear. The moment you know how it is on the movie halls, right? You see the hero on the screen and fans would be like shouting, whistling, throwing papers around, etc. So when that kind of heat would dull down is when I decided that I would watch the movies, okay, in the theater particularly. And slowly we progress towards mobiles. Yeah, that's another beautiful aspect which I want to point out, that from my 10th standard back in the day, I don't think mobiles were there. I believe it was somewhere during my engineering days is when we got those dabba mobiles. Okay, if you remember those Nokia mobiles, which are like bricks. Sorry, I forgot about the comment section. Hey Harsha Harli, Jai Sri Krishna, Namaste, welcome. Petapara and Deputy. Yes! Hey, Malligar, Namaste, welcome. Thank you so much. So, those were like dabba mobiles, if you remember, Nokia mobiles with green screen. And you have to type on that QWERTY keypad. Okay. Even if you throw that mobile with full force onto the wall, nothing will happen to that mobile. So that was my first one. I'm also telling you how the mobiles progressed and how that impacted movie industry, how it helped spreading the word of Pawan Kalyan's, not just Pawan Kalyan garu, but in a overall mode that people started watching videos on their mobile, etc. Amma Nanna, Bonner brother, anta fine. Congratulations andarki, Pawan Kalyan fans andarki huge congratulations. Modi gar fans ki congratulations, Chandrababu Naidu gar fans ki congratulations. 10 సంవత్సరాల నుంచి వెయిట్ చేస్తున్న విక్టరీ, waiting since 10 years. I'll also share a picture with you. When I started following Pawan Kalyan garu's ideology to the strictest sense, not just movies, but also the message he is conveying through his movies. Okay, so you may say that it's a pretty harsh message, etc. Even if now you may relate why I'm wearing. I don't even think that anyone of you have realized that I'm wearing a Bhagat Singh Garu's t-shirt. Okay, you'll see Bhagat Singh Garu, Subhash Chandra Bose ji, Chandrasekhar Azad. I follow these. Okay. Don't ask me why I do not follow anyone else, but they bled for our country. These are the leaders who have revolutionized India's freedom to its actual sense. Okay. And Pawan Kalyan garu, intaki Did any one of you even realize that, I'm wearing Bhagat Singh Ji's t-shirt, and you should be able to read it now. If the deaf are to hear, the sound has to be very, very loud. Yeah, this is the kind of impact. And I didn't, even if I tell you won't believe, but this is a pretty old t-shirt which I bought maybe 10 years ago, somewhere in between 5 to 10 years ago. I don't even remember the date. Again, such a big fan of Pawan Kalyan garu that on one of his birthday, we celebrated his birthday in a pub, and everyone wore Pavanism t-shirt. Pavanism was huge in Andhrapradesh. And back then there was no Andhra, Telangana separate. It was Andhra Pradesh as in whole. One single state. I need the t-shirt now. దొరుకుతుంది బ్రో, ఉన్నాయి ఆన్లైన్లో. యూ విల్ ఫైండ్ భగత్ సింగ్ గారు టీ-షర్ట్ ఈజీలీ. యా, again, no matter how much I talk about Pawan Kalyan garu, it is not going to be enough. Oh yeah, this picture. This is from my intermediate, by the way. Yeah, see that lean tall guy, and was like completely healthy back in the day, completely fit as well. I was a football player as well. Yeah. I'm getting so emotional talking about him. And somewhere down the line, I picked up photography. Okay. This was a picture when we went to do a photo shoot, and while we were performing the photo shoot, this kid came running towards us, and he wanted to take a picture. Okay. So I gave him the camera, and my other cameraman, he captured this beautiful moment. All right. Let me show you my camera. It's an old camera, by the way. Olympus, I forgot the model number. Okay, back to Pavanism. Movies left an impact on me. Started dressing as him, started following his ideology, started thinking of what best we can do to the society, started volunteering in activities. Some of the activities which I have participated in, even if I start talking about it, I always get emotional. Before I share that, let me show you my old camera. I believe the model number is SP600 something. Olympus SP600. It is still with me. It functions, but you can only take pictures of 720 pixels. So SP600 UZ. Beautiful camera. It still functions, and it is with me. I don't know. It is lying in my cupboard and collecting dust. One of the reasons why I entered photography was like I wanted to try making short films. Yeah. That's the kind of impact Pawan Kalyan garu left on me. I didn't want to enter movies, but I wanted to give it a try, and to do short films. I even wrote a script. I gave it a title which resembles Indians, patriotic story. I'll share that story sometime later, maybe during some other live sessions, not right now. So that's the kind of impact Pawan Kalyan garu left on me. I also showed you the volunteering, couple of those volunteering pics, where we participated in one of it being Nirbhaya. I mean, you know what Nirbhaya is, so I will not get into the topic. It's very, very sensitive one, so I won't get into much of those details. I'm also sharing you how humble Pawan Kalyan garu, and this picture tells you a huge story. Look at this. I'll come back to the volunteering part. This is during Gabbar Singh shoot. Okay, and all these guys are technicians in the movie. People from Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, they would identify the guys in the picture. He is an actor. Okay, you can't say. To the left of the picture, you'll see a side actor. The guy next to Pawan Kalyan garu is another side actor, and the other guys in the background, those guys are technicians, like light boys, camera guys, sound technicians, etc., etc. The throughout my teenage or during my college days, even when I started going to office, Pawan Kalyan garu's impact has been there in my life. And when I started wearing ties to office, weirdly the question was that, it's a professional environment, right? And if you're wearing a tie to your office, obviously there should not be a question. You're wearing formals. But very, very weirdly, people started looking at me as if, I'm a creature from a different planet altogether. Because no one in office wore ties, no one would wear blazers or as a matter of fact, suit. Okay. Very rarely, occasionally, maybe during the Christmas time, or maybe if there is some occasion, official occasion, is when they would wear like tie and suit, etc. Okay. And again, this is one more picture. This is the thumbnail of my video as well. So many of you may think that, this guy came up with the thumbnail today, but no. There is a huge background story. You may see that, the year is 2013, right? So back in the day when I started my photography and videography stuff, I named my, I wanted to open the studio with the name as Sri Venkateswara Movies or Sai Venkateswara Movies. Okay. So hence SVM. Okay. I changed several names as well. I'll share that as well. Here you go. I'm showing you the poster I made for my short film. Okay, again, very few know about it, and this is from 2013. Title Indians, 29th of December 2013 is when I released my poster. Okay. All these guys are my colleagues, and if you notice, look at the name of the studio on the top left, Sri Venkateswara Media Presents Indians. Okay. And here you see story, screenplay, direction, and my picture to the top right corner. Facebook is not allowing me to show you my picture. That is so weird, man. Okay. I think it is visible. I'm guessing it is visible. That's the kind of impact Pawan Kalyan garu left on my life. Background lo kuda same picture. So that's the kind of impact Pawan Kalyan garu left on my life, that I tried different things. Again, a collage of pictures from the shoot. Okay. All these guys are actors. You see them in different poses. Unfortunately, I could never release this short film, though the shooting was almost 90% over. Okay. I could never release the short film because of a lot of reasons. I started getting backache. There were tensions in my professional life. Lot of stuff was going around. I could not handle some things. Again, kind of sort of stressful and depressive stage. Okay. Approximately 300 clips, which is close to 8 GB of videos. Now I realize the hard work, the time spent, and above all the teamwork done, thanks to the best crew. And we just comment on a movie, Bekar movie here. During my shoot, January 2014, I made this picture while I was, directing the short film. Director, second cameraman. My first cameraman is the other fellow which I showed you. The same fellow who shot the picture with the kid. Right along with Pawan Kalyan garu, I love Swami Vivekananda very much. Again, when I started reading and knowing Pawan Kalyan garu, I understood the importance of all these leaders and spiritual gurus. And the impact they left on my life is huge. But the thing is, back the period between 2000, I would say 2014-15 till 2020 was like a dark age for me. Very, very dark age. And anyone in Andhra Pradesh knows what happened in 2019, particularly the political scenario in 2019. So that was happening over there, and a lot of stuff was happening in my life. Pawan Kalyan garu lost in 2019, as you all know. And I got kicked out of my office. As a matter of fact, I stopped going to work. They sent me 3 letters asking me to join back. I did not join because it was the point where I felt that I'll either commit suicide because of depression. The thoughts of ending my life were constantly going around my mind. So it's either that or stop going to office. So I decided it's better. Let's take a break. I stopped working. So they sent warning letters, and on the 3rd letter, it was like the termination. Yeah. Parallelly, I would like to show you one other picture, but in 10 seconds, you will be seeing an ad. So pardon me for that. Right after this ad is over, maybe it will take what, 10? So such an area where I did not understand what to do with myself. Again, this is from 2014. This was like the beginning stages of that dark time. Okay. So meaningful. I'm still searching for happiness in that pursuit, trying different ways to be happy. Above all, I try to make other happy. So some think I'm foolish, stupid, blah blah blah. Who cares? Let's be happy. Yeah. And this is the picture which I shared. John Lennon. I didn't even know who John Lennon was, but when I was going through the study of Pawan Kalyan garu and the other leaders, I came across John Lennon. I mean, I don't want to get into this particular part, but you know, I don't have to explain that to you as well. Okay. One of the reason I shared the picture is on this particular one, John Lennon shares that when he was 5 years old, his mother always told him that happiness was the key to life. Okay, when John Lennon was 5 years old, his mother told him that happiness was the key to the life. When he went to school, they asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up. I wrote down happy. They told me I didn't understand the assignment, and I told them they didn't understand life. So John Lennon was asked to write what he wanted to be when he grows up, and he mentions that he wants to be happy. Very simple. And everyone criticized him, saying that he did not understand the assignment. Doesn't make any sense, right? Everyone wants to be happy. When I want to be happy every time. You guys want to be happy every time. There will be ups and downs in life. And throughout every up and down, I had my power. Whenever I talk about my power, I get emotional. Undoubtedly. Again, 2014. So he has been there with me through my ups and downs, through the stages where I was so low, but yet I was trying to find a bit of happiness in my life. I don't know how many of you guys watched Pursuit of Happiness. If you did not, I highly urge you guys to go ahead and watch Pursuit of Happiness. Yeah, a beautiful story. That's from a different aspect altogether, but watch it and you'll understand why I'm asking you to watch it. Back to Pawan Kalyan garu and Pavanism. I've been always passionate about it. And look at how simple this guy is, man. Okay, look how simple this guy is. No following, nothing, no security guards. Just like jeans, a shirt, and just walk. Huh? Simple and humble guy. Of course, today he can't do it. If he does it today, it would be like, I mean, I don't even know what to name it, but yeah. Then there was this announcement which kind of changed my mood and gave a light-hearted touch to that dark time that Venkatesh Garu and Pawan Kalyan, a multi-star, and it is, oh my God. In Hindi, Akshay Kumar, I think it is Paresh Rawal, remade in Telugu as Oh My God. Learned a lot, and during this days my backache issue was at its peak. Okay, so I tried a lot of healing techniques, blah blah blah, and during that journey, again, during those days, all these leaders have been there with me. Yeah, my thoughts, Bruce Lee. We do not become, we simply are. Very, very strong quotes, and I had very strong opinions as well. And the other hero which I liked a lot back in the day, even today, is Lion. Okay, let me see how many of you can Gopala. Let me see who would comment who we call Lion in Andhra Pradesh and in Telangana. If I see the name, exact name, I'll show you the picture. I don't want to show you the picture before that because I don't want to spoil the fun. So let's see if anyone can tell me the name. I think Harsha hardly may realize it. He is from here. And if Malli Garu is there in the chat, he may also realize it. So who do we call Lion? Not Pawan Kalyan Garu. Simham dialogue batti velakandi. There is a lion in Andhra Pradesh. No one in the comments? Okay. The legend, none other than, I don't even have to take his name, Balakrishna Garu. Big fan. Again, if I'm a fan of one single hero, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't be a fan of a different hero, right? So along with Pawan Kalyan Garu, I liked Palaya Babu because of many reasons, because of his acting, because of the work he does, etc. etc. ఏం చేసావు అర్థం గెస్ట్ చేసావా ఓకే ఓకే నైస్ సో దిస్ ఇస్ ఏ okay, not this picture, let me not go over there. Yeah, when I was sharing the movie, the story about Toli Prema, hospital ఎందుకు హాస్పిటల్ అర్థం కాలే ఎందుకు హాస్పిటల్ అన్నావు this is the scene from Toli Prema. I loved this scene the most and had tears in my eyes. So just a little while ago I told you how emotional I became. This is one of the share which I did on my personal Facebook. Pawan Kalyan Garu with his on-screen sister. I forgot her name. Best brother sisters relations in Telugu films. Obviously, that movie, that scene, so emotional. I cried. I had tears in my eyes. So that's the kind of impact, Pawan Kalyan garu left on my life throughout. And in 2014, I was like extremely active on social media, sharing pictures all across. I don't think Instagram was there. He is not a leader, he is a warrior. ప్రజలను పాలించేవాడు కాదు, ప్రజా పక్షాన పోరాడేవాడు కావాలి. A quote in Telugu, I can't translate it to English because the meaning will be lost. So yeah, I saw Pawan Kalyan garu wearing a coat. I bought there was another reason why I bought this blazer. It is still with me. But yeah, started dressing like him, going on his, working on his ideology, etc., etc. And I am sharing you the picture, and let's see if you can identify the scene. We reenacted a scene from one of Pawan Kalyan's movie. And let me see if anyone in the comments, again, Harsha Harley would definitely, Toli Prema is evergreen. Yes. Again, Harsha Harley would will definitely may probably identify the scene. But let's see if anyone else in the chat are able to identify it or not. Anyone? Okay. If you saw the movie Attarintiki Daredi, in the final scene, you will see Pawan Kalyan garu delivering a beautiful dialogue. Trivikram movie, very close, pretty close. I'll give you the credit for it. Okay. Then the day arrived. Formation of Janasena party. ఓ మంచి పనికి ఇవాళ ఆరంభం. గాడ్ బ్లెస్ యూ, పవర్ జై హింద్. And immediately I joined as a Karyakarta. Okay. With great power comes great responsibility. That's a quote from actually Spider-Man movie. Also from a book. He has the power, now he takes the responsibility. So see the date, 2014 of March. Today is 2024 June. 10 years, a decade of waiting. Okay. 1 decade of waiting. And not just a fan of Pawan Kalyan garu, also supported BJP. Okay. తల్లిదండ్రులకు కష్టం వచ్చినప్పుడు ఆదుకోవాల్సిన బాధ్యత ఓ కొడుకుగా నీకెంతుందో, దేశం ఆపదలో ఉన్నప్పుడు కాపాడుకోవాల్సిన బాధ్యత ఈ దేశ పౌరుడిగా అంతే ఉంది. దట్ మీన్స్ దట్ బీయింగ్ the way you protect your parents, the importance of it, you should also showcase the same towards your country. Again, some more pictures during the campaign when he formed the party Janasena, the Indian Che Gura. No matter what they are, I don't give them a damn. Very, very strong quotes. నీ స్ఫూర్తి చచ్చిపోలేదు మిత్రమా, నేను ఉన్నాను. He follows Bhagat Singh's ideology that much. And even before I knew about Pawan Kalyan, I was a fan of Bhagat Singh. Who wouldn't be? If you have truly understood the freedom fight in India, you would know the importance of Bhagat Singh. Another beautiful picture, నీ స్ఫూర్తి చనిపోలేదు మిత్రమా, నేను ఉన్నాను. Again, back from 2014, sorry, I thought 2015. So a lot of things were happening. I always have been big time fan and supporter. Okay. True Indians can't scroll without liking the pic. you know who are in the picture, right? That party symbol and yes bro, absolutely. So I started working on myself. Pawan Kalyan garu was working on his party, and we were quite confident that BJP will win for sure, particularly with the support of power star Pawan Kalyan garu. And you know what happened in 2014? I don't even have to talk about it. Yeah, the big time victory. Okay, so I had pretty strong opinions about a lot of things, and I have been slightly sarcastic as well. And when this picture was released, okay, the beginning of a new era, Modi ji, magic of Modi ji from Gujarat, and then what he did for the country. We don't have to explain all that. Yeah, particularly I don't have to explain all that. You guys already know about it. I'm only talking about Pawan Kalyan garu over here. And thank goodness he started supporting Modi ji, because I never have been a fan of the other party. I don't even want to take the name. I always liked BJP. I always liked Telugu Desam party, not the other ones. I don't even want to take their name. Right. Right at the same time, Mr. Barack Obama got elected with a campaign slogan, change. Okay. And right at the time, there was this picture going around social media. Again, Instagram and other social media was not that prominent. It is either YouTube or Facebook. Yeah. The other social media was like at its infancy stage. Janasena, power kosam kadu, prasninchadam kosam. I mean, he didn't enter for power, but he entered to question. And that's what he did as well. No. Entered politics, supported Modi ji, and the tremendous victory that happened. Okay. And then the term continued. After that, a lot of things happened. Actually. Okay. And in 2019, when I'm kind of like jumping ahead because I don't want to, stretch this further and further. But this is one of the picture after the victory in 2014. Okay, I don't want to read it. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. So I'm only talking about Pawan Kalyan garu over here. And then this was one more picture, I believe. So Chandrababu Naidu garu, the center picture is one of the actor from Telugu industry. Me venakala edo power undi sir. Again, it's a reference from one of the movies of Pawan Kalyan garu. And then look at this picture. When I saw this picture, I had a thought, like, can I see these three guys in power? Pawan Kalyan garu as a leader, Modi ji as a prime minister, Chandrababu Naidu garu as a chief minister, and then we have Venkaiah Naidu garu. Okay. And then I came to know that Pawan Kalyan garu did not contest for a seat, and he was there only to support. There are some pictures. I kind of like give you a gist of it. I don't want to show you what I wrote because that would kind of like create a controversy. But I'm just scrolling through. Okay, I'm just scrolling through some cartoons. I don't want to tell you the story behind it. These were some cartoons that were shared on paper. Okay. and the other stuff. But since I'm only talking about Pawan Kalyan garu, I'm not going to get in depth with the other stuff. Okay, not. I'm a fan of Pawan Kalyan garu, Power Star. That's it. I'm a fan of Modi ji. Salam. I love Chandrababu Naidu garu, and I'll also tell you the reason why I love Chandrababu Naidu garu. I want that. You want that Posani guy to. ఇది కమెంట్ ఎందుకు సగం సగం కనిపిస్తుంది? 1 second. I want that Posani guy to speak now, bro. హర్ష హర్లీ గొడవలు పెట్టించేస్తావు. Where was I? Proud to be a Power Star fan, always and ever will be, no matter what happens, no matter what people say. So the campaign done by Pawan Kalyan garu was so impactful. Okay, so impactful. Look at this news article. I think this is from 2014 or 2015. Pawan is the true power star. After playing a big part in the TDP-BJP combines win, Pawan Kalyan has emerged as the real power star. On Monday, many of the elected MLAs and MPs visited the star to thank him for his support to the party. Pawan Kalyan, who is now playing a big part in AP politics and etc. Then, somewhere down the line, I completely got immersed into my work, into my life. I had a lot of ups and downs, right from 2015 till 2020. And 2019 was like a complete downfall in my life. I already told you. I left, I simply stopped going to work, and that led to my termination from my office. And believe me, I was earning a salary back in 2019 with which you can easily pay 2 installments of two installments of two bedroom flats. So imagine how much I was earning. You know how much an installment of a 2 bedroom flat apartment is, right? I don't have to tell you that number. So if I'm able to pay 2 installments of two bedroom flats, imagine how much I was earning. But still, I had to take the decision. It's either life or death matter. And again, Pawan Kalyan garu always have been there. If I'm feeling sad, I would watch Toli Prema, I would watch Cameraman Gangato Rambabu, Attarinti Daredi, in repeat. I don't even know how many times I watched Toli Prema, both in theater and be it on the OTT apps, on the mobile. Okay, again, downloaded content, you guys know, right? Again, a picture from a very good day. Yeah, one of those good days actually. So, one more picture I want to share, that how strong opinions I had. Okay, this may hurt feelings of someone, but I don't care. I made up a new word, blah blah. A person who constantly asks for your advice yet always does the opposite of what you told them. This is the kind of strong opinions I had. No filter, nothing. No filter, nothing. दिमाग में जो आया, दिल में जो आया, वो बोल देने का बस. निजम माట్లాడాలి. Speak the truth. What will happen? The max that is like you will die. Someone will kill you, right? Nothing other than just speak the truth. Bindas रहने का. And believe me, the day I started speaking truth, I felt that a huge burden has been lifted off my shoulders. Again, the quote reads, నాకు ఎప్పుడు ఎవడు పోటీ రాడు రాలేడు, ఎందుకంటే సిద్ధప్ప నాకు నేనే పోటీ, నాతో నాకే పోటీ. It says, the translation is that I am my own competition. Okay, I don't have to compete with anyone else. You know what he did? And spoke about Power Star. I know, bro. All those guys who spoke about Power Star Pawan Kalyan garu got a very good answer on 4th of June. And today, 12th of June. Right? So, Gopala released, oh my god. Okay, again. I have been, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings and I want to be very, very cautious while I say this. I have been a follower and a devotee of Sri Krishna all my life. But after watching Oh My God and after watching Gopala, I don't know the major impact it left on me, both psychologically and physically. Guys, in 20 seconds, there will be an ad that is going to be played. I can't skip. I don't want to skip it. So, 10, countdown 10, I'll tell you. And in between, I'll just have a sip of water as well. Okay, while the ad is going through. Excuse me. I've been continuously talking, so I had to have a sip of water. So, again, Papanism, movies of Pawan Kalyan garu, and several other strong opinions. Okay. From several different areas. Will Smith, another beautiful actor. I believe I told you to watch Pursuit of Happiness. If not, go ahead and watch it. All right. So, all the way across, always have been the fan. So, it's not like just today that all of a sudden this fan emerged now. We have been there, sir. We have been supporting Pawan Kalyan garu since decade, more than a decade. It began from Toli Prema. Okay. So, major impact. While I'm talking, I'm also scrolling through my pictures on my wall so that I can show you. I'm also filtering out what to show, what not to, because there are pictures of very, very strong opinion that I have shared on my social media. That was a time when I had, I was going through stuff. I was going through a lot of stuff in my life. So that's when, I started focusing on photography, like to relax myself a little bit. This was back from 2014. And believe me, it was 8 a.m. in the morning. Okay, and look at that fog. Back in 2015. Couple other pictures. This was not from my, this was from my mobile. And I believe it was Samsung Note. Samsung Note 4, I guess so. Yeah, Samsung Note 4. So, another picture with a very, very strong opinion of Sri Charlie Chaplin. Right. So, क्या बोल सकते हैं? Right. Another beautiful actor I loved a lot. Vanakkam. Do we need an introduction? Huh? No, right? Who wouldn't know Rajinikanth ji? Okay, another picture, kind of like photography, trying out stuff and all. Then the short film, I didn't release the short film. This is one of my, I would consider this as one of my best pictures you'll see 9mx. 9, I abbreviated it as number 9, my favorite number, and mx is megapixel. Okay. Again, mega. Can you relate why mega? Right. Megastar. Don't have to elaborate much. So, again, lot of things happened. Kind of like a roller coaster ride between 2015 and 2019. And I'm actually going through those pictures from 2015 and 2019. So this is from 2016. Yeah. Inqilab Jindabad. The slogan awakened the feelings of patriotism in the youth of India during those days. The urge to lay their lives for their motherland and to get her free from the clutches of Britishers. The slogan embarks an important event in the fight for freedom. I'm not taking names of some other leaders here because you may say that, how can you not take the name of a major person? There is a very big reason behind it, and I have very strong opinions about it as well, and I do not want to convey that over here. If we ever meet personally, I might talk to you in person, but not on a live session, not on social media. He is the most happiest person. Thank you. Okay, so I'm sharing one more picture, kind of like a journey. While the picture I shared in 2017, but this one is actually from 2005, 2004, 2005, back in my college days. I started going to gym. I went gym on the later years as well, and my body was like this. I'm not kidding. My body was like this. Even in 2015, 26, not 2015, 2013, 2014 as well, I went to gym and I continued my body structure. Okay. So I kind of shared it as like a collage of my timeline of my journey through those years. I never shared a body picture, and when I shared this, there were comments and I had to take down the picture. Okay. Some of my very close friends told me that, bhai nazar lag jayega, nikal do. I mean, someone would give a black eye, so please take it down. So I understood why they said it, and there was very good reason behind it as well, so I took it down. But then I felt that, people should know, and I said, who cares? Who cares if someone lays a black eye? So forget about it and just be happy. Another picture, kind of like a pose from SRK. Again, what to say about it? And if you remember, I told you that, I participated in a lot of voluntary activities as well, and this is from one of those events. Volunteering for in 2017. That was kind of those years when UPI started becoming digital banking, internet banking, and we were promoting digital banking and internet banking via NASCOM, and we volunteered. Okay. Again, impact of Pawan Kalyan garu, wherein where I felt like, you have to do something for your country. Okay. Even if it is the smallest of things, let it be. Then the movie released Katam Raidu, another beautiful movie. Don't have to talk about it. So then one of the biggest blockbusters was announced, and see what I did. Okay. While the title was released, this movie was never released, Agyatavasi. Yeah. But look at the impact Pawan Kalyan garu left on my life and what I used to do. Sorry about this, I'm having a sip of water. So, again, since today I am doing this live session, many would say that, just like that, out of the blue, this guy came out of nowhere. So, for all that, there we go, the answer. The power. And that's my membership card. And that's my registration number. You can check it out on Janasena Party's official website as well. All right, from 2018. We were pretty sure, we were 100% confident because of the result from 2014. We were 100% confident that, sorry about that, we were 100% confident that Pawan Kalyan garu will definitely win in 2019. Unfortunately, you know the result. I don't want to get into that. And 2018 and 2019, as a matter of fact, 2016, 2017, 2018 and 2019. Me personally, I had a lot of downfall. Yeah. And in 2019, it was like a complete downward fall. Complete downward fall. Yeah. So I decided I left my job, and then same time Pawan Kalyan garu lost in elections and was going through heck lot of stuff. COVID happened. We were stuck at home. So in 2019, June, July, I stopped going to office right from April of 2019, and in May or June I got terminated. So in June, July, I started experimenting on YouTube and Facebook. 2019, I started from YouTube, and this is the proof. So the channel where you're currently watching the live was actually named as it went through a lot of names, Johnny Bravo being one, and back in the day PUBG Mobile was very prominent. Okay, so you need to have a name in the game. So I named my in-game PUBG Mobile in-game character as Johnny Bravo, and I thought that why not start the channel with the same name as well. So I named my channel as CN Johnny Bravo 80. CN was the clan tag. Then I did a lot of work on it, and then 2020 was also the time when I started performing esports casting. Yeah. So Khatarnak, Boom Bam, blah blah, 25 kills, etc. Intense fights, custom room matches. Yeah. Back in the day, we didn't call it as esports casting. I also had my. You also had your card. Fantastic. So back in the day, we didn't call it esports. We called it like custom rooms. We called it competitive matches. And this was the period when one of my Pawan Kalyan garu. I don't want to compare this person, the person who I'm going to refer. I don't want to compare with Pawan Kalyan garu or so, but this guy left an impact on my YouTube and Facebook career. And he was also one of the reason when I tried YouTube and all. Again, I don't want to take the name here because we will get sidetracked, and I don't want to get out of focus. So during this period, Pawan Kalyan garu was working on his political career, and I was working on my on-screen career on YouTube. So this was an achievement where I had 200 subscribers and my first milestone of 5,000 views. Okay, followed by 300 subscribers. This was in 2020 May. And this was a celebration post from 500 subscribers. I conducted a custom room match and I took like a selfie, in-game selfie with most of my viewers. So if you see, everyone were like doing the same emote. So everyone who played PUBG Mobile and which is now BGMI, you know about the emotes, etc. And you also know many of my fans from my channel, you all know my PUBG Mobile journey. This was another achievement, my first 15,000 views. Okay, another milestone, again from YouTube. And then this was 600 subscribers. So right from 150 subscribers to 600 subscribers, it hardly took 150 subscribers on April 6th, 2020 and June 13th, 2020, 600 subscribers. This was the time when COVID was at its peak. So completely restricted to home. All that you could do was, but even before COVID, I started my YouTube channel and I showed you that post as well. So this was the area where, you know, Pawan Kalyan garu's political journey kind of shifted to a different momentum. He started analyzing what needs to be done, and here in my life, again from Johnny Bravo YT, I changed it to Anaadih YT. Anaadih is Sri Krishnaji's name, and Anaadih means the first. Okay, 700 subscribers and 25,000 of views. So this journey was parallelly going on. Many of my old subscribers, and even today these comments are there on my personal Facebook page, not on the public page. జీవితం చాలా చిన్నది, ఎంతకాలం ఉంటామో ఎప్పుడు పోతాం ఎవరికి తెలియదు, ఉన్న కొద్ది రోజులు నవ్వుతూ నవ్విస్తూ ఆనందంగా గడిపేద్దాం. దట్ ఈస్ ఫ్రమ్ యూత్ ఐకన్ నాని, one of my very hardcore follower. Then రౌడీ గుంటడు, I don't remember his actual name. ఎదుగుతున్న వాడికి ఎదురు వచ్చే కష్టం వేరొకరి స్వార్థం, కష్టపడేవాడిని కలవర పట్టేది అదృష్టం, ఇష్టపడి చేసే పనికి కష్టాన్ని కలిగించే స్వార్థంకి సమాధానం మీ లైక్ అండ్ సబ్స్క్రైబర్. దిస్ ఇస్ ఆల్ టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ హార్డ్ వర్క్, డెడికేటెడ్ వర్క్, okay, and how life treats you, etc., etc. And I started getting a very good hardcore following on my streams as well. My followers, amazing followers, man. The comments they used to leave would changed my thought process, changed my life entirely, because in 2019, June of 2019, right from 2014 till 2019 June, I was going through that downward spiral, and in 2019 it was complete downfall. Same time Janasena Party, it happened, Pawan Kalyan garu, that happened. 2020, we started working. You have to get up, you have to, even if not run, at least start walking. Okay, you have to take those baby steps, because you can't just lie down on the ground and say that, you know, my life is over. So started working on it. It took time. Okay, I won't say it was an easy journey, but on 13th of August, this is a post that I shared. monetization enabled, super chat is on, YouTube, it is time to send me dollars. Okay. Unfortunately, even till date, I'm waiting for those dollars because $100 I did not achieve $100 income on my YouTube. So, quite unfortunately, I'm skipping like 1 year of time. PUBG Mobile got banned. Okay. Now, another sad moment, not just for me, but for every gamer. PUBG Mobile was so huge. Many of us gained huge following because of PUBG Mobile. Okay, and when the game got banned, I don't know, I didn't know what to do, frankly speaking. And if I played any other game other than PUBG Mobile, there was no, following or watching. And these were some of the thumbnails which I used to share. I started working on Facebook. This was the time when I started working on my Facebook as well. So started sharing the streams here, started streaming. I don't know why the live stream did not start on my Facebook page. Otherwise, I did multi-streaming back in 2020. And I can do multi-streaming even today as well. So while playing PUBG Mobile, I was like, awesome, man. Yeah. You don't have to. And again, if you go back to any of my old live streams, you would see how amazing I was on PUBG Mobile. But then, you have to shift. Okay. So I started working on my Facebook. 2020 started working on my Facebook, and January of 2021, my Facebook page got monetized as well. Stars were enabled at that time. Okay. Now, since PUBG Mobile got banned, I had to look at other games. So, while I have been a PC gamer all my life, never played, maybe played couple of times, other games couple of times on live streams, but never like the entire stream would be like a PC game or a different game other than PUBG Mobile. But this was the time when I had to look at other games. Okay. Very unfortunately, even though BGMI was launched, even BGMI had this kind of issues. Okay, people were openly selling this stuff. Okay, openly selling this stuff, selling such kind of illegal, and it is illegal actually to sell such kind of stuff online. So when even BGMI was banned, even on my Facebook, when PUBG Mobile got banned, I saw a downward spiral on my YouTube as well, and the same happened on my Facebook page when BGMI got banned. So I did not know what to do, to be very honest. Again, kind of like a very bad time. So had to take some decisions. I had to leave Facebook and YouTube for some time, and I had to explore the other streaming platforms. Okay, there were more streaming platforms back in the day. I don't want to take those names as of now. What I want to say is, like, even though I was going through such hard times, this guy has always been there. And if I look at his smile, man, just look at his smile. I don't have to talk anything about it. You'll feel relaxed. Okay. Just like a brother from another mother. I can safely say brother from another mother. And guys, an ad will be played in the next 30 seconds. Okay. So, has always been there. Now, coming to the point, why I liked Modi ji. You all know what Modi ji did for Gujarat. What kind of stuff happened at Gujarat and how exactly he countered all of that. How he became the Prime Minister of India and the growth. Every time BJP government has been into the government in India, we saw a lot of development. Okay. If roads had to be laid, it had to be done by BJP government. Okay. If the constructions had to be done, it had to be done by BJP government. No other words. When the other government was in place, even the people would say that, they did this, that, blah, blah, blah. I know, you know, the nation knows what they did and how much they did. So, thanks to your stories. For 70 years, we faced. For 60 to 70 years, we were silent. And in the last decade is when we started seeing the change. So, you know what happened, you know what you guys did. And 4th of June, you received your answer. Pawan Kalyan garu, thank you so much. Chandrababu Naidu garu, thank you so much. Modi ji, thank you so much. This brings me to the point of why Janasena Party, Telugu Desam Party lost in 2019. Had it not been the case that we always wanted Pawan Kalyan garu to participate in elections, contest in elections on his own, and we wanted to see him as the chief minister. Point number one. We always saw him as a leader, and we wanted in 2014 he supported BJP, he supported TDP, both the parties won. Unfortunately, there were conflicts between Pawan Kalyan garu, Chandrababu Naidu garu, between Pawan Kalyan garu, Modi ji, between Chandrababu Naidu garu and Modi ji. And unfortunately, those conflicts led towards certain events where Pawan Kalyan garu went ahead and contested via Janasena Party, and this caused vote split. If you don't know what vote split is, please go ahead and Google about it. Look at 2014's election results. It is available on Wikipedia, it is available on the internet. I don't want to show it over here because, again, I don't want to take a chance showing stuff which is not created by me. So the votes were splitted between Janasena Party, Telugu Desam Party, BJP and the other parties. Okay. If you combine the number of votes, Sri Pawan Kalyan garu won, the number of votes which, the number of votes which Sri Pawan Kalyan garu gained, the number of votes which Chandrababu Naidu garu received, if you combine these two, it was not a defeat of Janasena Party, it was not a defeat of Telugu Desam Party. Unfortunately, since the votes were split, 30% for Janasena Party, 30% for Telugu Desam Party, and 33 more than 34% of the votes towards the other party, and the rest of the chiller to all the chiller parties, excluding BJP. If that wouldn't have happened, believe me, 2019 was supposed to be the first victory of Janasena Party and Pawan Kalyan garu as a leader. But quite unfortunately, that did not happen. All right. Now, let me also tell you about why I like Chandrababu Naidu garu. Okay. If you just go to Google, YouTube, please don't send me a strike for this. Google, please don't send me a strike for this. I mean, these images are publicly available. So I don't think that, I should get a strike for this. But But then again, I'm thinking if I should show you from here or not. Okay. Chandrababu Naidu garu worked like a, I don't actually want to say that, I mean, his motto was simple, man. He wanted Swarnandhra Pradesh. Okay. He wanted Swarnandhra Pradesh and he worked for it. I'm giving you a very, very quick glimpse. The search term I'm using is Chandrababu Naidu visiting other countries for Andhra Pradesh development. Okay. And I'm showing you some results. These results also include pictures of other, including Pawan Kalyan garu and the other celebrities, some other leaders, people from some other countries, and how exactly Hyderabad was developed. You all know the journey. That was even before 2014 and so on and so forth. Okay. So many of you already know the work done by Sri Chandrababu Naidu garu. I don't have to talk about it. Okay. He worked day and night just like a marketing executive, visiting every country, talking to leaders of those countries. There is a video which I saw, like a Twitter collage. I think it is available on YouTube as well, which actually depicts the work of Chandrababu Naidu garu visiting other countries. Bill Gates spoke about him. Bill Clinton spoke about him. Mr. Bill Gates openly said that, Chandrababu Naidu garu is a delegate of digital development in India. And he did it. It's not like it did not happen. Any person in Hyderabad who is working in an IT industry, they all know the origin of IT industries in Hyderabad and the origin of IT development in Andhra Pradesh. Back in the day, Andhra Pradesh was whole. There was no Telangana, Andhra Pradesh separate. Unfortunately, some idiots divided the entire state. So, Chandrababu Naidu garu tirelessly worked to to improve the technological development in Andhra Pradesh, and Hyderabad was the software hub. We all got jobs. I got my job because of what Chandrababu Naidu garu did. I would have been unemployed if Mr. Chandrababu Naidu garu didn't get all those companies to start their offices in Andhra Pradesh. Many would say that it is bullshit, it is crap, he is not the delegate, blah blah blah. Look at how he got the progress done. You may not agree that Swarnandhra Pradesh did not happen, but if today a person like me who is unemployed is able to sit down with a very good setup, is talking to you guys so openly, and not just today, but when in 2019, even though I got fired, I was able to do a comeback because of the digital development that was initiated by Mr. Chandrababu Naidu garu. Parallelly, Mr. Modi ji at the central level, Chandrababu Naidu garu at the state level, and Pawan Kalyan garu in the later years. So all this happened in phases. Okay, it's not like an overnight development that happened. I saw some YouTube videos wherein one guy was calling Modi ji as dictator, this, that. I don't understand. Okay. If you're calling change as a dictatorship, if you're saying that they are religious, why not, man? We are living in a country which have been religious from quite some time, and not just Hinduism, but we have welcomed every religion. We never said no to anyone who have entered our country. Let it be from back in the day when India as a whole had borders covering many of the neighboring countries. I don't even want to take those names. Okay. The split happened, the country was divided into many parts, blah blah blah, a lot of things happened, etc etc etc. But the religion part in the country can never be taken away, not just Hinduism but even the other religions. And if someone is trying to remind you of your grassroots, what is wrong in that? Building Ram Mandir, what is wrong with it? It's a part of our culture. You can't deny that. Whether or not there was something else in the place of Ram Mandir, when Ram Mandir was destroyed and later something else was built in its place and then that was demolished, unfortunately, I would neither agree nor disagree with that point when the demolition happened. But at the same point of time, loss is a loss. A lot of human life was lost as well, which was very, very unfortunate situation. But Modi ji controlled all that. Modi ji made sure that, even though something disastrous happened, he made sure that we emerged out of it. Okay, let me ask you a very, very simple question. Let's not run around the bush. What was the GDP of India before 2010 and what is the GDP of India today? What is the ranking of India being the richest countries amongst the world? Today we are competing at number 3rd, very, very close. Actually, we are number 3rd already, if I'm not wrong. A country which was listed not even in the top 10, forget about top 10. I don't even want to get into the topic. But a country from that position is today is the 3rd most highest contributing towards the world's GDP. So we are not growing as a country, but we are also contributing towards the world growth. So if it is not done by Shri Modi ji, if it is not done by Shri Modi ji at a central level, if it is not done by Shri Chandrababu Naidu garu at a state level, then who did it? The other government did it. I can talk endlessly about a lot of scams that occurred, which I don't want to enter because that's a political topic. And my agenda is not at all that. My agenda is so that, I'm extremely happy that Sri Pawan Kalyan garu, after a decade of fight, is in the government as a deputy chief minister. Sir, congratulations. And every time I talk about it, I get emotional, I get a lump in my throat, my ears are getting teary, my eyes are getting teary. What's wrong with me? I'm getting so emotional. Give me a minute, please. I'm turning off my camera for a single minute. Please excuse me. 10 years of fight is not easy, guys. 10 years of up and down journey. Not just the political career, his personal life, his political life, my personal life, my professional life. The last 10 years was dramatic. And we have been waiting for the change for quite some time. Thanks to Modi ji. Thank you so much, Modi ji. Modi ji. Thank you so much, Modi ji. Thank you so much, Chandrababu Naidu garu. I'm getting so emotional that I'm falling short of words and I'm mumbling a lot. Usually I don't mumble during live streams, but because of the overflowing emotions, I'm not able to control. Please try to understand. So thank you so much, Modi ji. Thank you so much, Chandrababu Naidu garu, for bringing in the change, bringing in the positive change actually. Let me also touch base on one aspect. Our Indian soldiers, whenever they are given the freedom to take care of certain situations, they showed results where we felt proud. Let it be the fight against the certain negative forces, or let it be safeguarding the safety of our country and our people. That happened only after Shri Modi ji has entered the government, or even when Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji was in the government, when BJP is in government, then when TDP is in government, when Nandamuri NTR garu, senior NTR garu, Nandamuri Tarak Ramarao garu, when he was in the government, a huge change happened. Thanks to that old government for all that troubles you caused. Enough. When TDP was formed, a huge hit on your face. Again, 4th of June 2024. Thank you so much to the Pawan Kalyan garu, the Chandrababu Naidu garu, the Modi ji for that beautiful change. I'm extremely happy. Many of us are very, very happy. Hi, Maligar. Many of us are very, very happy. Even those who do not support Janasena Party, Bharatiya Janata Party or Telugu Desam Party, even they felt happy that we can see more development. The country is in the path of development and we have to, spearhead this movement. We have to take it further. ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇంకా ముందుకు వెళ్ళాలని అంటే ఈ వీళ్ళు ఉండాలి. మోదీ గారు, చంద్రబాబు నాయుడు గారు, పవన్ కళ్యాణ్ గారు, వీళ్ళు ఉండాలి, వీళ్ళు నడిపించాలి, వీళ్ళు ముందుకు తీసుకెళ్ళాలి. I saw hundreds of hours of videos of people crying who did not receive the benefits they have been promised before or after the elections. Those guys are crying. Government employees were crying. Private employees were crying. Unemployment rate. Thanks to Sri Modi ji, thanks to Chandrababu Naidu garu for getting that unemployment under control. Today, NRIs in USA, in UK, in Singapore, in Australia, in Canada, where else? Many other, in Germany, Netherlands. Okay, you will find a huge number of Indians who have settled in these countries. You will also find Indians as politicians in USA government. Isn't that surprising? Isn't that a fact? Go ahead and check out some of the senators in United States government. Check out some of those leaders in UK government. You will be surprised that Indians, Bharat ke log, I actually want this name to be changed as well, because that's a name given by East India Company. I want Bharat. Simple. It's a controversial topic. Many will not agree, I know. But Hindustan hai bhai, we want Bharat. So this is the request. Let's see how it is going to happen. Many said Article 370 will not go away. But then Article 370, what happened to that? Many said it will not go away, right? And you know how people of Jammu and Kashmir are happy after this article has been taken out, right? Isn't it or not? So things will happen. It will take time. It will definitely take time. It will take a lot of time. And the change will happen slowly. I have been seeing the change since past 20 years. It took a lot of time. Of course, it took a lot of time. But the progression is there. It's a steady upward graph. Unfortunately, there were like some downward movements as well because of the change in government, because of XYZ reasons, because of the attacks happened over the country, because of the health related issues that happened in the country, whatnot. But constantly the growth has been there and it will be there in the future as well. You cannot deny that. And Bharat will move ahead. Having said that, guys, I would like to conclude this live session. It has been emotional for sure. Today morning when I saw the oath taking ceremony, when I heard కొనిదేల పవన్ కళ్యాణ్ అనే నేను, when I heard నారా చంద్రబాబు నాయుడు గారు అనే నేను, దిల్ ఖుష్, extremely happy, can never forget 4th of June 2024, can never forget 12th of June 2024, another memorable day. Just like the memorable days in through my YouTube journey, through my Facebook journey, back in June, July, August of 2019, or be it January of 2020 or December of 2020. Many memorable days, and one more memorable day added to this journey. 2029, history will repeat again. But that's in the future. I cannot anticipate anything. No one can anticipate anything, right? So you have to just wait and see. But I'm looking forward for it. Having said that, it is time for me to say tata, bye-bye, goodbye. Thank you so much for watching so far. Thank you so much for being a part of my journey. Thank you to all my viewers. You helped me grow as a content creator. Back in the day, I didn't even know that, I'm a content creator when I started all this. So, అందరికీ చాలా చాలా ధన్యవాదాలండి. మీరు నేను గ్రో అవ్వడానికి, బాధలో ఉన్నప్పుడు అక్కడ పవన్ కళ్యాణ్ గారు ఎలా అయితే నాకు ఒక సోదరుడిగా, అంటే డైరెక్ట్గా నా పక్కన ఉండకపోయినా అతని ఆదర్శంతో అతను చెప్పేది అలా నడుపుకుంటూ వెళ్ళింది. దాంతోపాటు మీరందరూ కూడా నాకు తోడునేడుగా ఉండి ముందుకు నడిపించారు. ఎన్నోసార్లు నేను బ్రేక్ అయ్యా లైవ్ సెషన్లో. అప్పటికి నేను ఎన్నో తప్పులు చేసిన, నాతో పాటు అలాగా మీరు ముందుకు వచ్చారు. ఇవాళకి కంటిన్యూ అవుతున్నారు. క్రితం లైవ్ సెషన్ చేసి కొన్ని నెలలు అయిపోయి, ఇవాళ మళ్ళీ పెట్టినా కూడా నాకు మంచి రిజల్టే కనిపించింది. అసలు వ్యూవర్స్ వస్తారు, 0 వ్యూ వాచింగ్ ఉంటుందని అనుకున్నాను, కానీ వచ్చారు. దానికి చాలా చాలా ధన్యవాదాలు. పర్టికులర్లీ హర్ష హర్లీ, మళ్ళీ గారు, కిషోర్ కుమార్. లైవ్ పెట్టంగానే కిషోర్ కుమార్ గారు వస్తారు. ఫస్ట్ కిషోర్ కుమార్ గారు కానీ, హర్ష హర్లీ కానీ, మళ్ళీ కానీ, ఇంకా చాలామంది ఉన్నారు. శివానంద్ గారు, ఓకే, శివానంద వెల్లూరు గారు కానీ, లేదంటే మహేష్ శర్మ గారు కానీ, ఇలాగ చాలామంది ఉన్నారు. వాళ్ళు మేబీ ఇవాళ బిజీ అయి ఉండొచ్చు. మేబీ నేను షేర్ చేయలేదు కాబట్టి, నేను లైవ్ చేయట్లేదు కాబట్టి రావట్లేదేమో అనుకుని, లైవ్ చేయనేమో అనుకుని మేబీ వాళ్ళు చూడలేదేమో. బట్ చెప్పేది ఏంటంటే, మీరు అందరూ తోడినట్టుగా ఉన్నారు. నేను ఎంతో మీకు రుణపడి ఉన్నా ఈ జర్నీలో. ఇక ముందు కూడా చాలా ఉంది. ఇవాళ ఒక ప్రారంభం అనుకుందాం. రేపు ఎటువంటి లైవ్ సెషన్తో నేను వస్తానో నేను అనేది నాకు తెలీదు. అయితే కొన్ని ఐడియాస్ ఉన్నాయి. ఎలాగో మీరు ఇక్కడ ఉన్నారు కాబట్టి మీకు నేను ఒక స్నీక్ పీక్ చెప్పేస్తున్నాను. ఏంటంటే, అది కూడా తెలుగులో చెప్పడానికి ఒక కారణం ఏంటంటే, ఇప్పటివరకు ఇంగ్లీష్లో మాట్లాడాను, ఇప్పుడు తెలుగులో చెప్పడానికి ఒక కారణం ఏంటంటే, రేపు చెయ్యబోయేది మన తెలుగు వాళ్ళకి ముందు తెలియాలి. మన తెలుగు వాళ్ళకి ముందు తెలియాలి. ప్రపంచానికి తెలిసే ముందు తెలుగు వాళ్ళకి ముందు తెలియాలి. రేపు దీనికోసం నేను ఈ ఐడియా కొన్ని నెలలుగా రన్ అవుతుంది. కొన్ని నెలలుగా దీనికి ఒక రూపాన్ని ఇచ్చుకుంటూ వస్తున్నా. ఎలా చేయాలి, ఏం చేయాలి అనేది నాకు అంటే మొదటి అడుగు ఎక్కడ వెయ్యాలి అనేది నాకు అర్థం కాలేదు. అండ్ ద ఫస్ట్ స్టెప్ ఈజ్ ఆల్వేస్ అన్క్లియర్, ఈజ్ ఎవ్రీ టైమ్ అన్క్లియర్. ఇట్స్ వెన్ యూ స్టార్ట్ వాకింగ్. I will fall, definitely. I will definitely fall. I fell a lot of times, but I got up, and I got up strong. I started walking. I ran as well. I ran a marathon as well. And you guys have been the witness. సో దిస్ విల్ హ్యాపన్, రైట్? ప్రౌడ్లీ సే దట్. అబ్సల్యూట్లీ. జై జనసేన, జై హింద్. సో రేపు ఎటువంటి లైవ్ సెషన్ ఉంటుంది అని అంటే, ఒకటి నేను ఇలాగే కూర్చుని మీతో మాట్లాడుతుంటాను. అయితే మీకు నేను అంతకుముందు చెప్పాను కదా, షార్ట్ ఫిల్మ్స్ ట్రై చేశా, అయితే అది వర్కౌట్ కాలేదు. సో చాలా మటుకు కాన్సెప్ట్స్ ఉన్నాయి. క్రైమ్ ఇన్వెస్టిగేషన్, క్రైమ్ థ్రిల్లర్, పోలీస్ ఇన్వెస్టిగేషన్, డిటెక్టివ్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ స్టోరీస్ నాకు చాలా చాలా ఇష్టం. అండ్ నాకు చాలా నచ్చిన ఆథర్ ఒక అతను ఉన్నారు, ఆర్థర్ కానన్ డాయిల్. అతను షెర్లాక్ హోమ్స్ ని రాసినవారు, ఆథర్ ఆఫ్ ద నావెల్స్ ఆఫ్ షెర్లాక్ హోమ్స్. యు నో షెర్లాక్ హోమ్స్. ఐ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ టు గివ్ ఎన్ ఇంట్రడక్షన్. సో దట్స్ ఎ డిఫరెంట్ పార్ట్. అయితే నేను ఏం చేయాలనుకుంటున్నానంటే, నేను ఒక క్యారెక్టర్ డిజైన్ చేసుకున్నా. మనసులో ఆ క్యారెక్టర్ ఉంది, ఆ క్యారెక్టర్ ఎలా ఉండాలి. అండ్ ఆ క్యారెక్టర్కి మీకు ఆల్రెడీ నేను ఒక స్పాయిలర్ ఇచ్చేసిన. నేను పబ్జి మొబైల్లో ఎలా అయితే కార్ 98 షాట్స్ కుట్టానో, ఎలాగైతే ఆ ఏడబ్ల్యూఎం షాట్స్ పట్సే హెడ్ షాట్ అని ఎలాగైతే కుట్టానో, ఈ క్యారెక్టర్ అక్కడికి చాలా చాలా దగ్గరగా ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, నేను డిజైన్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఇవాళ మధ్యాహ్నం ఆలోచిస్తున్నాను అనమాట. మరి ఈ పర్టికులర్ ఈ క్యారెక్టర్ ఏంటో నేను అప్పుడే చెప్పను, స్పాయిలర్. అది ఎప్పుడైతే మనం మొదలు పెడతామో మీకు తెలుస్తుంది. అది కూడా ఇలాగే తెలుస్తుంది, ఇలాగే లైవ్లోనే ఇలాగే కూర్చొని మనం మాట్లాడుకుంటాం. అండ్ ఇలాగే మీకు నేను ఆ స్టోరీ చెప్తాను. ఓకే, హోప్ఫుల్లీ యూ వుడ్ అండర్స్టాండ్ ద రీజన్ బిహైండ్ వై ఐఎమ్ టాకింగ్ ఇన్ ఇంగ్లీష్, బికాస్ ఐ వాంట్ టు కవర్ అ లాట్ ఆఫ్ ఆడియన్స్ ఫ్రమ్ ఎవ్రీవేర్. ఓకే, and today is like a beginning, a start. So far we did gaming, we played mobile games, we played PC games. I'm saying we played because you have been there with me, right? So we played mobile games, we played PC games, we played PUBG Mobile, we played PUBG PC, played VGMI and many other PC games, right? We played action, adventure, casual, horror games, pacify horror game, the forest అడవిలో శాంటా పోయి ఏంది చెట్లు కొట్టుకున్నట్టు పిచ్చుడు అయిపోయాడన్నా. సో ఫ్రమ్ ఆల్ దీస్ గేమ్స్, ఈ అన్ని గేమ్స్ నుంచి కూడా ఏంటంటే, నేను ఏదైతే క్యారెక్టర్ డిజైన్ చేసుకున్నానో అండ్ ఏదైతే స్టోరీ మీకు నేను చెప్పబోతున్నాను, ఇది ఎలా ఉంటుందనంటే, ప్రతి లైవ్ సెషన్ ఒక ఎపిసోడ్. ఓకే, అండ్ ఇది ఒక ఎంటైర్ సిరీస్ లాగా, ఒక సీజన్ మొత్తం ఒక సెట్ ఆఫ్ స్టోరీస్ ఉంటాయి. అండ్ ప్రతి స్టోరీకి ఒక బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ ఉంది. ప్రతి స్టోరీకి అంటే మనం అంటాం కదా ప్రీక్వెల్ అండ్ సీక్వెల్ అని చెప్పి, అలా అనమాట. సో నేను ఏ పార్ట్లో అయితే మొదలు పెట్టబోతున్నానో అక్కడ స్నైపర్ షాట్స్ ఇన్వాల్వ్ అయి ఉంటాయి. ఓకే, కొంతమందికి ఆల్రెడీ అర్థమై ఉంటుంది నేను ఏదైతే హింట్ ఇవ్వబోతున్నానో. ఎప్పుడైతే మనం లైవ్లో మాట్లాడుకుంటాం మీకు ఇంకా క్లారిటీతో అర్థమవుతుంది. అట్లానే తెలుగులోనే ఇదంతా నేను చెప్పడానికి ఒక కారణం ఏంటంటే, ఇంగ్లీష్లో చెప్తే అందరికీ తెలిసిపోతుంది. సో స్పెషల్లీ ఫర్ తెలుగు ఆడియన్స్, a very big surprise. And I hope that you'll also support me through this part. My plan is 1 hour live sessions, hopefully every day. And in that 1 hour, I'll tell you a story. Story will have a lot of twists, a lot of turns, moments of something. తెలుగు వాళ్ళ కోసం ఇందాక చెప్పాను కదా షెర్లాక్ హోమ్స్, అలా 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 మనం వెళ్తాం. బాలయ్య బాబు గారు, పవన్ కళ్యాణ్ గారి మీకు షేడ్స్ కనిపిస్తాయి అక్కడక్కడ. ఏంటి శాంటా, పవన్ కళ్యాణ్ సినిమాలు బాలయ్య బాబు సినిమాలు చూసి ఆ స్టోరీస్ నుంచి తీసావా అని అంటే, అలానే కాదు, అయితే ఎక్కడో దగ్గర రిలేట్ అవుతాయి. అండ్ మీకు నేను చెప్పాను కదా, ఇప్పుడు 2 గంటల నుంచి మీకు నేను కూర్చుని నేను చెప్తున్నాను కదా, ది ఇంపాక్ట్ ఆఫ్ శ్రీ పవన్ కళ్యాణ్ గారు ఆన్ మై లైఫ్ ఈజ్ వెరీ 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 హ్యూజ్. You must have seen that, I never scolded, I never abused or used any abusive words on my live sessions. Maybe once or twice during, an intense gameplay, I might have used an F word, or I might have scolded someone because of the intensity in the game, and that I was like completely involved and XYZ happened. But purposefully, I had a fight. I had a fight with some viewers. I'm not scared of truth, because lying will always be a burden on your heart, on your head. Truth will keep you free. And the other best part of being truthful is that, you don't have to remember that, array, what did I tell Harsha Harley that other day, and what should I tell today? Harsha Harley or someone else will come back and say, Santa, you said that, and today you're saying something else. So that is the major flaw behind not being truthful. But when you are truthful, గొడవ అయ్యింది జరుగుతాయి. ఎవరికి జరగదు, ఎవరు గొడవ పడరు, ఎవరి ఇంట్లో గొడవలు అవ్వదు, ఎవరి ఇంట్లో బాధలు లేవు, ఎవరు ఏడవలేదు, ఎవరు తిట్టలేదు, ఎవరు కొట్టుకోలేదు. మనుషులం కాదు. వీఆర్ నాట్ రోబోట్స్, రైట్? దట్ యూఆర్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ ఎవ్రీ టైమ్. ఓకే, end of day we are all humans. If I cut myself, I bleed, right? I cry. So happens, things will happen, you can't do anything. So lot of shades, everything will be involved in those stories, blah 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 blah. And what I promise you, మీకు నేను ఒక ప్రామిస్ ఏం చేస్తున్నానంటే, నేను చెప్పే స్టోరీలో చాలా ఇన్డెప్త్ ఆలోచించాల్సిన విధానాలు చాలా ఉంటాయన్నమాట. అట్లానే అది చేస్తా కూడా మెసేజ్ ఓరియంటెడ్ అని కాదు, ఎంటర్టైన్మెంట్, మెయిన్గా ఎంటర్టైన్మెంట్ ఫోకస్డ్, కొద్దో గొప్ప మెసేజ్ ఓరియంటెడ్ ఉండొచ్చు. మొత్తం అంతా కాల్పనికం, ఎవరి నిజ జీవితానికి సంబంధించింది కాదు. నా నిజ జీవితంలో జరిగిన కొన్ని సంఘటనలకి ఒక కాల్పనిక రూపాన్ని ఇచ్చుకుంటూ, అలాగే మా అమ్మమ్మ గారు నాకు ఒక పేరు పెట్టాలనుకున్నారు, అది కూడా నేను రివీల్ చేస్తా. ఆ పేరు పెడితే అమితాబ్ బచ్చన్ గారి ఫ్యాన్స్, ఆల్సో ఐఎమ్ ఎ ఫ్యాన్ ఆఫ్ అమితాబ్ బచ్చన్ గారు, వై నాట్, ద యాంగ్రీ యంగ్ మ్యాన్. సో a very very common screen name used by Amitabh Bachchan garu. My maternal grandmother, my mother's mother, she was like so much impacted by it that she wanted to name me with that. But then everyone opposed that. If you name him with that name, his life will be like upside down, he will face a lot of hurdles. Today I'm already going through that. So అప్పట్లో మా అమ్మమ్మ గారు ఆ పేరు పెట్టినా పెట్టకపోయి ఉన్నా, జీవితంలో అవ్వాల్సిన కష్టాలు, భరించాల్సిన బాధలు, దోస్ క్రయింగ్, ఎవ్రీథింగ్ విల్ హ్యాపన్. సో వాట్ ఎవర్ ఇస్ రిటర్న్ విల్ హ్యాపన్. ఇట్ డజంట్ మ్యాటర్ దట్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ ఎ నేమ్ సంథింగ్ విల్ చేంజ్. బట్ those were like old times back in 1970s, 1980s. People had a different kind of thought process. So they wanted to name me something. They named me Santosh, my family name Goka. So they couldn't name me with the name which they thought. So I'm using that name as the screen name for my character. I will reveal that on the next session as well. I can't promise you if it will be tomorrow, but very soon. I will definitely try to live stream tomorrow, provided that I do not get any of the casting work. If I get any casting work, if I get a call from any of the organizations that I have to do esports live commentary for them, then I will at least try to take out 1 hour for you guys, so that we have to start this. 12th of June 2024, the oath taking ceremony of Shri Pawan Kalyan garu began. So I started something today, and I wanted this to continue. Let's see how long we can continue this and how far we would reach. We will have ups and downs for sure. I'm not afraid of failure. I was never afraid of failure, and I'm not going to be afraid of failure anymore. I will just try. The max that will happen to me is that I'll bleed. Other than that, I'm here, you're there. I know you guys will support me. So let's see how this next phase is going to be. Me as a person, me as an on-screen with you guys, and how this chapter would continue. Having said that, ఇంకొకసారి టాటా బై బై చెప్పాలి రెండోసారి. సో మనం ఎప్పుడు చేసినట్టు ఓకేనా, బై బయ్యా. ఎవరెవరైతే ప్రజెంట్ లైవ్లో ఉన్నారో సరేనా, ప్రస్తుతానికి అందరికీ పేరు పేరున చాలా చాలా ధన్యవాదాలు. సంతోష్ గోకా ఆన్ స్క్రీన్ నేమ్ శాంటా అని సపోర్ట్ చేసినందుకు చాలా చాలా ధన్యవాదాలు. మా ప్రియతమ నాయకుడు కొనిదేల పవన్ కళ్యాణ్ గారిని డిప్యూటీ చీఫ్ మినిస్టర్గా గెలిపించినందుకు చాలా చాలా ధన్యవాదాలు. చంద్రబాబు నాయుడు గారిని చీఫ్ మినిస్టర్గా గెలిపించినందుకు చాలా చాలా ధన్యవాదాలు. శ్రీ మోదీజీని ప్రైమ్ మినిస్టర్గా గెలిపించినందుకు శతకోటి వందనాలు. దీంతో మీ శాంటా ఇక్కడికి మీకు టాటా బై బై చెప్తున్నాడు. మనం రేపు కలుద్దాం, లేదు నెక్స్ట్ లైవ్ సెషన్లో కలుద్దాం, అండ్ చాలా చాలా మాట్లాడుకుందాం. హ్యావ్ ఎ నైస్ టైమ్ గైస్. వన్స్ అగైన్ థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.